Welcome to AMV Plus Reviews. Disclaimer, we don't know nothing, which means we know something, and this is what we know.
Thank you, Famos. I am Tartar Hidu with an AMVs Plus review on 5 centimeters per second. This slice of life drama romance is a 2007 1-hour runtime anime film, which seems inconvenient for an anime, but it's split into 3 chapters. It is directed by Makoto Shinkai and led by Kenji Mizuhashi as Takaki Tono and Yoshimi Kandu, as well as Ayaka Inoue as Kaai Shinahara. It's released by Comics Wave.
And so this anime follows the story of 2 young children as they, kind of get to know each other and become friends and whatnot. And they gradually grow apart, like, cherry blossom falling, which goes along with the 5 centimeters per second bit. That's how fast a cherry blossom falls. Shows how, your closest friends can drift apart.
This metaphor was set up by Makoto as really something to set the scene for the anime. I think as the title, and it just puts across the right vibe, I think, for this. I know a lot of romance animes don't get it really right with the story, but I think there's a point where it goes too much in depth to their lives and not enough in depth with their story as a couple. So I think that's what this anime gets right, as well as if you know Makoto as a director, you know that his environments are absolutely stunning. Now, the animation, as a 2007 anime, you don't need to expect a whole lot, which is completely fine, especially since it's a romance, which means there's not a lot of action and sword fighting and things going on. But the environment that he puts you in really sets the mood for the anime, and it's probably the best looking anime I've seen in a while. And that's saying something for the quality and the hard work that everyone had put into this anime. So it's split into 3 chapters. First chapter is when Takaki and Akari are both young and in elementary school, as we like to say in America. But then as they grow up, they go through the years, of course, and they move apart due to family circumstances, and they end up not being able to maybe live the life that they wanted to. And of course, I'm trying to avoid spoiling things, but I'm also trying to put across the story, because that's what you're supposed to do in an anime review, as I understand. Anyway, that's what we have here. 5 centimeters per second, once again, directed by Makoto Shinkai, 2007. Remember, it's got a 1-hour runtime, but it is split into 3 sections, which is pretty convenient if you like to pause and go do other stuff while you're watching. But I really think it's worth it to take the time and watch the whole thing as a whole film.
It was a pretty good one. Although if you're anything like me and you don't like a realistic story, you might be a little upset near the end there. It's definitely got its twist. I personally don't like this one a lot. It was good. I just don't really like it.
He can't handle the truth.
The truth is rough. I can't handle it. Exactly. It's a quote, and I'm not going to say where because we might get copyright infringement for some reason. And so the interesting thing also is the director here, he usually does sci-fi clips, and this one was not at all sci-fi, save for one rocket ship. And since that's science, and it is a work of fiction, science fiction. Thank you so much. This has been Famos.
I don't think you're very... But go ahead. Whatever.
Anyway, this was Famos.
And this is Tartar.
And that was a AMVs Plus review of 5 centimeters per second.
Bye.